Welcome back to another fantastic edition of the Face to Face to Face Webcast with Matt and Greg.
The Clip Show! All right, so yeah, we're doing a clip show. Do you know why we're doing a clip show, Greg?
Well, I know why I'm doing a clip show, but I don't know why you're doing a clip show.
Well, I'll tell you why I'm doing a clip show. I noticed something. I'm a big TV guy. I watch lots of shows. Every successful show has a clip show. So my theory is that if you have a clip show, you become successful.
Yeah, I mean, why I'm doing a clip show. Obviously, I model my character on Face to Face to Face Webcast after my favorite TV show character, Commander Riker. And Commander Riker, of course, got knocked into a coma and then had to relive all of these things.
So just because Riker had a clip show in Star Trek, you want to have a
Yeah, well, I mean, look at me. I'm the Riker of this.
Shut up! As in, close your mouth and stop talking.
Okay, so whatever your reason for having a clip show, even if they're dumb like to be like Riker, that's what we're going to do today. We are going to show you some behind-the-scenes stuff that you have never seen, some making of, how does this sucker come together, some cut scenes, because, God, we talk a lot to these people, and you only see maybe a third of it, so there's some good stuff.
Most of the good stuff ends up being cut.
So we're going to show a couple of those things. But before we get to the actual clip show, we have something to settle, a little bet. I mentioned this bet at the end of the last episode that whoever lost said bet would have consequences. Greg lost the bet. Now, the bet, just so you guys know, doesn't really matter, but just so you know it was a legit bet. Our bet was, I have something called the charisma theory. And that is, it doesn't matter the ideology of whoever's going for president. The guy with the most charisma wins. And you were arguing that charisma in itself can't possibly thrust someone to the White House. So I was saying, with Reagan, he was more charismatic than Mondale and Carter. Bush Sr. is a good example because he was more charismatic than Dukakis, but then Clinton was more charismatic than Bush Sr. So W was definitely more charismatic than the robot Al Gore and the wooden Kerry. And then, of course, Obama was more charismatic than Mitt.
Obama's probably the most charismatic president of recent times.
And we both thought that Trump would lose. We did. But I was trying to uphold my theory and say, well, if my theory is true, then Trump will win, because there is no other way he could win. And he won.
Sure.
So Greg gets the punishment for this. And I was thinking, as a great friend would do, what would be the most horrific thing I could do to someone I love? And the thing that I believe Greg loves more than anything, possibly more than his family, definitely more than God, is his beard. So Greg.
Beer?
Beard and beer. Beer second.
You can't take away my beer, but you can take away my beard.
I have always been a little suspicious of men in beards.
Don't be ridiculous, Doctor. The beard is an ancient and proud tradition.
That's right. So, this being a clip show, Greg, get out your clippers. And live in front of everybody, we're going to cut that beard that you've loved so very much.
I could lose it in a minute. I've just gotten used to it.
Did Riker ever take the beard off?
Riker took the beard off, as a matter of fact, I think season 3.
Episode.
I don't know, an episode.
Oh, not much of a fan, are you?
Yeah.
So I want to see...
All right, we're going to do this a little bit at a time here.
Well, it's going to take some time. This is exciting. I like making Greg do things. That looks awful.
Now I look like a 90s ska guy.
All right, so stop where you're at. We'll cut a little more as we go. But so the first thing we're going to show is, you would think doing a Skype show is easy because it's just you hit Skype, hit record. But there are technical difficulties. There was one in particular, and we'll show the clip right now. It's a little wardrobe malfunction that happened.
Truth or dare?
I don't
Wait,
think so.
what am I seeing?
What is Brandy doing?
What?
Brandy's
Sorry, I just swallow.
What the hell is that?
PG show that you just X'd.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that happened. So what we'll do is we're going to throw you to a clip that needs slight introduction, which is sometimes things don't work, like we said, and my computer wouldn't work. It wouldn't Skype. It wouldn't three-way Skype. So I had to quickly rig with my phone Skype and just kind of like put it up against the and rig it and tape it. And Greg and Eric got a lot of laughs out of it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just have a conversation. Me, you, and Matt's ceiling.
Hey, Matt. He seriously, he doesn't even know we're here.
You look like you're looking at pictures of your dead dog. Are you going to make Gina hold it the whole time?
Gina is going to tape it? No, she's not going to hold it. She's going to tape it. You can't go there. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing phone to, Matt?
That's...
Oh, no, don't do that. No. No, there's like a half of you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no! Hey, wait! Don't! Why is it doing... What are you doing, you nut? Much easier.
I hope they get in like this big fight.
Okay.
Matt is going to need marital counseling after this episode of Face to Face to Face. Welcome! Now that I've got the other cheek done here, the next thing we're going to look at is not bloopers, but things that were actually really good and funny that Matt, in his infinite editing wisdom, decided that you, the audience, can't handle.
You can't handle more than 30 minutes, obviously. You guys are barely there for that. So we have to cut stuff. Stuff has to go. So, Greg, what clip would you like to show that was cut and never seen by anybody?
Yeah, that's really easy. There's two.
I'm pretty sure.
There's two.
There's something you've tried to get in every episode. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's you.
Which is funny because what he just said, you also didn't hear. Because I am the editor. and
I think some people can read my lips.
I probably put a blur over your mouth. So this started in Mary's episode. We played Never Have I Ever, and he thought he forgot somehow that I was the editor, and it went a little like this.
It's your turn, Greg. And I'm going to edit mine out, and yours will still stay in.
Never have I ever.
So, this is stupid because I know
Oh my God.
Freak.
But what you didn't see is other episodes where he attempted the same thing.
It was one of the hardest I've ever laughed ever. So
yeah,
it'll be funny to see that. I think they were laughing pretty hard too.
Oh my God. I've never done that, so you know
Listen. No more.
He's like falling down.
How's that looking?
It's looking horrible. I like it. So you only have half done. Show the other side too. All right, that doesn't look right at all. This is gonna be great. Okay, so because we're obviously never gonna show the clip that he wants to show, I thought it would be good to show just one of the funnier bits when we talked to Jen and Brandy for that finale, and Jim for a long time. In fact, we can give you a hint. We that was a 2-dayer. We actually went back and shot more because we had technical difficulties, which we talked about before. Jim had a hum to his video, so it kind of ruined some of the stuff. So we had to just talk again.
Thanks, Jim.
So right now you're going to see a never before seen scene from the finale episode of last year. Here you go.
Yeah, I've only had sex with one person, my wife.
Truth or dare, have sex with a second person.
That's the dare.
I've got something that's gross. I don't know if I've won it.
I got something that's gross.
I actually threw up in bed on a guy
On a guy.
in the middle of my sleep, all over us.
Yeah, that's gross.
That
You're
is
right. That's
really
gross. Jen. Good
That's
job.
really gross. Yeah.
You're-
I don't know. You know, on your iPhone, how you can set pictures to people when they call you.
Mhm.
So when Brandy phones me, her photo is her passed out in the bathroom on the floor.
But I bet everyone's done that because does everyone not
Everybody's
know
done
that it feels very nice and cold?
It makes you feel better.
Everybody can remember that feeling. It's such a soothing feeling when you.
There's a sink if you're thirsty. You know?
And Jen and I, I want to say that we were about 24, 25.
We were a little tipsy, but not, like schnockered or anything. But we were definitely tipsy and having fun, as 25-year-olds should do.
Sure.
And Jen reaches over and pulls my top down. My tube top. Not realizing that there was a father and probably a 12-year-old son standing behind us.
What made you all of a sudden get this need to do such a thing, Jen?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Dude, I totally get that. I used to, remember in the 90s we all wore baggy pants? I would always go up behind Life and pull his pants down.
Right.
I think it's great that you gave, a dad and a son a little bonding experience. Now, instead of ska guy, I'm going to look like, random fat guy who has a goatee to try to make his face not look so fat. You know what I
It
mean?
was cool in the 90s.
Yeah, it had a little
because
bit
of
of
actual for everybody. I love watching your beard go away. It's like you're cutting a part of you out of your soul.
Luckily, my soul will grow back within a week.
Yeah, you're gonna have no soul for Christmas.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, man. You guys going to the Dave Matthews concert?
All right. So now we're going to pick our favorite clips of all the shows we've done. What's our favorite scene? But first, I don't know if you have one, Greg, but what's your favorite line? My favorite line is quite obvious because it's one of my favorite things to discuss.
And what's that?
Well, we'll show it.
All right. Well, and I was thinking about this, and I thought it's probably going to be a lot harder for me than it is for you, because over the past 25 years, I've grown and matured as a person.
You mean you've rounded out as a human?
Yeah.
See that, buddy. Totally see it.
All right. Fair enough.
Obviously, that was one of the best lines ever in our show because it's true.
Yeah, I'd say my favorite line is, well, it's not really a line, but my favorite short segment would be Luke and the picture of him and his dog saying, "I'm the one in the red shirt."
Well, actually, that kind of leads into my favorite scene. There was one time in the Luke Burns episode, the very first episode, where we don't know if this thing's even going to work. This whole idea that we had, this webcast to talk to friends we haven't actually talked to, and would it be natural or would it seem like, junk? And there was a moment around midway through where I knew that this show would succeed. So we will play that moment right now. We will entitle it The Poop Baby.
Yes.
One time in my dream, I had to go to the bathroom really bad, like poop. So I went and I got near a toilet and I pooped.
Near.
But I didn't actually sit down and poop. I just sort of pooped.
Yeah.
And it was a baby.
It was what? A baby.
Yeah, baby. Later in the dream, I bonded with this baby, and it grew. It started to grow rapidly, and I was like, "This is mine. I love this. I love this child." It didn't grow to adulthood, but it was
The poop baby grew into a child you loved.
Yes.
That leads me to my next question.
That means you need to have kids, I guess.
How come you haven't had children?
I think my dreams were telling me that kids are kind of shitty. That's not why.
That was good.
So do you have a favorite?
Yeah, it's funny because you were saying that it seemed like a lot of my picks for the clip show were the funnier things, and this one was funny in part, but I really enjoyed hearing Eric's story about how he sort of turned his life around, describing the trigger day, the fat epiphany.
I had my fat epiphany, and epiphatany.
Epiphany, yeah.
And I looked down. One of the very visual, physical things that I remember most was I was sitting at my desk at work. You're allowed to laugh because it's funny. And I looked down just as my shirt, not on a seam, mind you, not like where a stitch is, just right in the middle of the right side of my gut, just ripped out. Like the shirt ripped like vertically, and my it was like somebody slicing,
Like you had a belly demon who was like, "Let me out!"
Yeah,
your stomach turned into Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, my belly Hulk Hogan, my business shirt, and then my gut literally just kind of like plooped out, and I looked down and I was just like what is wrong with me? What am I doing? I picked a date to be my last day drinking, and it's been since then. I've not touched anything.
I thought it was good because it was funny, but it was also something that I did not know about this person who's a good friend of ours going way back, and how he had this kind of struggle, and that part of his journey is something I would never have known about if we hadn't done that episode, and it was really cool, and I'm really happy for him that he's got that sorted,
Right. You've got to shave some more, buddy.
All right.
I want to see a Fu Manchu.
I'll leave the soul patch. Oh, you hear how thick that is?
Does it hurt? Is it tugging? I hope it hurts. I hope it really tugs. That is. You look like a bum. Here, I'll help you. See if I can get some. Oh. All right. Fu Manchu. The next clip we're going to show.
We're going to pick our favorite moment from a game that we played. Because we like to play games on the episode, which I think is a great idea.
Thanks.
I think... Oh. Here.
You're eating your hair. This is exactly what I wanted to happen to you.
So I think that my favorite game moment would be from the...
Gay moment?
Gay cakes?
Gay cakes.
My favorite game moment would be our I Have Never game with Mary.
Never have I ever smoked the Mary Jane.
Are you kidding me?
Never have I ever.
What is wrong with you?
But no?
Fine.
Yeah, gosh.
Then start drinking.
I have never used cough syrup recreationally.
Me neither.
Oh, that is the purple drink one among us.
Oh, God.
I did it one time, one night.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the toilet all night.
Yeah.
All it did
Sounds dangerous, actually.
30 minutes after I drank the bottle of Robitussin, which you got to drink the right one, which I don't remember. One you die, one you...
Oh, wow.
Anyway, all I remember is for about 30 minutes after that, everything outside looked kind of two-dimensional, like color forms.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of felt bouncy. And then after that, I was on the toilet, and I could feel my bowels, like I had total control over and I felt like for years I could control my bowels.
Okay.
Because of that, yes. I felt like
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, that's called voluntary muscle control.
That's another one for me.
I think Jim asked you to expose your balls on the Truth or Dare.
Truth or Dare, Matt say.
Geesh. I have a feeling you don't have a dare prepared, and I'm worried about whatever truth you make you say.
Let's see those balls.
That's
what?
I will get out my ball.
Balls? What kind of balls?
There we go.
Here's my ball.
They're blue.
That looks horrible. What are we doing next? Because I have an idea. I want you to do the Hitler.
Yeah, I'm drinking a Yingling. I feel like at the time that we are in American politics, that doing the Hitler in any public forum is kind of dangerous. I don't want to get all Steve O'Bannon. You know what I'm saying?
But okay, so you're gonna do the Hitler.
No, I'm gonna do the Klingon. The Klingon is the opposite of the Hitler.
To a Klingon, a beard is a symbol of courage.
First, I'm gonna get the cop stash. I'm gonna start there. Okay, so first, let me get down to a cop stash.
Well, start shaving.
All right. Oh, listen to that. It's really struggling.
It looks bad. Oh. All right, so while Greg does this, let's throw to one more funny game moment. All right. Would you rather punch every trick-or-treater who knocks on your door in the face, or answer the door naked wearing only a Bill Cosby mask holding a bag of pills?
Oh, I totally... Bill Cosby. Absolutely.
Yes, Bill Cosby.
Absolutely.
Craig?
It's a tough choice because I live in a neighborhood where like probably 10 of them have like several children under the age of 10, so I'd be punching a lot of kids in the face. And you're also going to go to jail for that, but I'd rather go to jail for punching kids in the face than just the way our society is, right? Like, woman answers the door naked, it's like, ha ha ha. If a dude answers the door naked,
jail.
I'm going to jail. I'm going to be a sex offender for the rest of my life.
But in general, a naked man doesn't look great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
you're
it's
right.
a little
You're right.
scary.
Naked men look
right from the
funny.
get-go. You got hanging parts.
Just
I mean, just a scrotum out is enough.
We went to Busch Gardens this weekend in Williamsburg.
And you took your scrotum out?
No. Okay, so there's something that our viewers, I think, deserve to know the truth about, Matt.
In the middle of our clip show.
Yeah. I mean, it's a clip.
Are we gonna throw to a clip after this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the clip we'll throw to is that you can throw to me being like, I feel so bad that Mary got really drunk or whatever.
Well, explain quickly to someone didn't see that episode what I did.
All right, so this is what this is the point. So in one episode, I was taking a protracted amount of time off drinking because I was trying to lose some weight. My blood pressure was a little high. You know.
Didn't work. Obviously.
No. We wanted to have a drinking game, right? And we didn't want to ruin the drinking game by me being lame and saying that I couldn't drink. And so we decided to drink fake alcohol, right?
So I made Greg think that it was his idea to have Mary drink, and we don't. But the whole time, I knew that we couldn't really do that to Mary. So I had the whole plan to screw over Greg and have Mary in on the joke, and Greg's the one actually out of the loop.
So then you're admitting that it was all your idea, because in that show,
the show was your idea.
No, I have the IMs to prove it.
Yes, but I agree that I led you. I just led you like a sheep to your slaughter. But you felt it's okay. Here's the proof. Here's the proof. We're going to show the clip now. The proof that Greg did think that he did.
By then,
I feel
For the
bad.
end.
Yeah, I feel really
Because-
bad. I started with this much iced tea, right? If I drank that much scotch, I would be falling on the floor,
And
right?
she drank that much vodka, almost.
I know.
But at the same time, it was your idea to play Never Have I Ever, and
Yeah,
you know that's a drinking game where you drink a lot.
I guess so.
You didn't think this through.
I didn't think it through. I feel like I'm sorry. I feel really bad.
So I completely fooled you to the end and made you feel horrible. And I've now made you cut your favorite beard. I have done so many things to you without you having any clue until it's over. Hitler! Give me the Hitler. Better Hitler.
Cop stash.
Yeah.
Cop stash with a soul patch.
Isn't a cop stash now socially unacceptable? Klingon.
All right, Hitler. Here we go. Oh.
Oh, you're doing it the wrong way. Chaplin would be upset. Oh, that does look terrible, though. That's what I did. The day before your wedding, I got that just to ruin your wedding. Because you know why I wanted to ruin your wedding, but I should have known better that you would like this stupid look.
Because you
It's
always
because
thought
you guys on
you
my
always
wedding
thought-
day.
No.
On my wedding day, you guys all came with these scruffy beards, and in the year 2000, beards were not at all cool or in. So you guys came to my
You
wedding
know
looking
what?
like.
Were they
So I
not
decided-
cool? Were they not cool yet, or were you just not a cool hipster like us who knew what was coming?
By the way, that you're done. Your little reign of beards is over. You can tell that fad has turned. Clip
That
show.
would
There's
be
only one more.
inadvisable.
This obsession with Riker and why do you like Riker, by the way? Because I've said this to you before. He's the dumbest character in Star Trek history. The most boring, just a dull human being. Just an oaf of a nothing. Especially when he was emasculated with that beard removal at some point in the show. He looked like a doofus, and that's your pinnacle of greatness is a doofus who gets in a chair in a weird way. He doesn't know how to sit in a chair correctly. He goes over the chair like a moose.
That's the coolest way to get into a chair. Have you seen him tickle the bones?
I've seen Jim tickle the bones. That's what you get for not coming on the show, Jim. Okay, so to end the show, we're gonna agree on the best bit. We don't always do games. Sometimes we do bits. We did the gay cakes thing. We've done the bubble beard and the Facebook optimizer and lots of other great ones. So let's pick our favorite bit to end the show.
Yeah, that's so easy. It's obviously
It's Facebook optimizer. Say it again.
No, bubble beard.
Facebook optimizer.
Yeah, no. It's do people stop you on the street and say, "Oh, Facebook optimizer"? No.
Actually, I have a great story. This is incredible. This is a true story. I was showing my dad some episodes, which he loves. The Facebook optimizer part comes on, and he says, "I saw that somewhere," because he saw it on Facebook somewhere, and he goes, "Why are you ripping this guy off? Why are you putting him on there?" And I just
didn't realize it was you.
He didn't realize his own son until I pulled off the mustache at the end. Only the internet matters. Everything else is fake, just like this mustache.
I think you might be ready for the nursing
You
home.
did something, or a new pair of glasses. I mean, I'm proud of what I did. Let's show at least 5 seconds.
Yeah, sure.
Why optimize your life when all you got to do is optimize your Facebook? I know $49.95 sounds like a lot in this economy, but free shipping. Free shipping. Gotcha. Thought I was going to try to get you on that too. No. Free shipping if you call within the first 10 seconds. Let's get full bald, full naked face. Just remember, everybody, this is what Trump's doing to us all.
Thanks, Trump.
Thanks, Trump. You look nice. You do look way younger. You just went back in the time machine, Greg. You look great. All right, so since we couldn't completely agree on which favorite bit to end the show on, I think because it is Christmas season, it is the holiday time, let's end with the bit that probably no one even saw because they were too busy last Christmas.
I know no one saw it because I could see how many.
I think it had like 12 views. But so now maybe it'll get a few more because it's part of an official show, and that is our Christmas song. Happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas, Greg. You look okay. You look younger and a little dorkier.
Yeah, I look awful.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight.